Scorpio, how you doing, Scorpio? I've already pre-shuffled these cards before, so let's get straight into it. Let's see what's happening for Scorpio in the month of November. Let's have a look and see what's happening for you guys. Oh, Scorpio. Let's have a look. So your overall energy for the month of November is the Knight of Wands. So you're kind of looking for new adventures, you know. You're feeling a bit adventurous in November. You're looking forward to bigger and better things, you know. I feel like for a while, Scorpio, you may have been feeling quite stuck. And I feel like the Knight of Wands has come up as your overall energy because you're ready now. I feel like you're ready to start making those changes, ready to start taking action, ready to just get on your horse and just go with whatever your heart fucking desires. I mean, let's look at the colours in this. We've got a lot of yellow, so you're feeling quite confident at the moment, that's for sure. And then we have like touches of green, so we know that you're going to follow your heart. We have the red feather. Is that a feather? Looks like a feather. So it's almost like where you're going and where you're heading is what you're actually really confident and passionate about. So you're moving at the moment in November, and you're moving with a whole lot of confidence, a whole lot of heart and a whole lot of passion. When it comes to your work and your finance, this could be education, work, anything in the physical. You're ending a cycle. So this could be that the changes that you're making could be around work. Maybe you're so tired of the job that you already have and you're actually really ready to start something new. And the fact that it's the Ten of Swords, this tells us that it's the end of the cycle. And if you pay even closer attention to the Ten of Swords, try not to get too much glare, you'll see that the clouds are starting to clear. And you've got doves up here as well. So you know that the path is clearing for something. And I mean, here you are ready to make those changes. So when it comes to work and finance, I think you're over where you're at. When it comes to that stuff, I feel like you're quite ready for something new. And you will get that new because you're Scorpio and you're in this energy. You're confident. You know where you want to go, you know. This whatever you're doing here work-wise is no longer serving you. You're not happy. It's almost like they've worked you into the ground. That's the energy that I'm picking up on when it comes to work, school, whatever, you know. It could be work, it could be school, anything physical. And I feel that you're definitely over it. But I definitely know, Scorpio, that once that sun rises, tomorrow's a brand new day. Tomorrow's going to bring you a whole lot of opportunities when it comes to work. So stay in this energy that you're in at the moment, where you're quite confident and you know that you're like, this is like a confirmation that you're on the right path. Like you're ending one thing so something new can begin. So this could be the last month that you work in this job before you start something new. Maybe you could be having a lot of like mental health issues, maybe. So you could be suffering when it comes to work and stuff. It could be exhausting you mentally. I'm getting a message, but I don't know how to get the words out. It's almost like there's no more that you can do now in this line of work. That's what it feels like. It feels like you've done everything that you possibly can when it comes to your career, and it's like it's just exhausted you mentally. You have no more ideas, there's no more inspiration, there's no more like going forward. Like this is it. Like you're at the top of your ladder. You've done what you needed to do in this line of work, and now it's time to move forward onto something bigger and better. That could be a whole different change in career. You could be looking to go off and do something else. Who knows at this point? Only you do. This is a general reading after all. When it comes to your thought process and your communication, I feel like you're communicating really well at the moment. I feel like the way that you do speak is really motivational, and I feel like you inspire a lot of people. I feel that you're more prepared than you think you are. Like with the magician, he has everything that he needs. And I think that coming back to your work and stuff, like you already have everything that you need to move forward. So don't doubt yourself at the moment. Like, you know, stay in this energy of like confidence and moving forward and making those changes, because you really do have everything that you need to make those changes happen. Going back to the way that you communicate, I feel like you're inspiring a lot of people at the moment. I feel like you're probably inspiring yourself at the moment if you're in this energy. Again, you have everything that you need right now to make shit happen. And you will make stuff happen, because this guy's the master manifester. He can have anything he wants. He knows, you know, as above, so below. It's like as within, as without. If you're good on the inside and you know what you want and where you're going, then you're going to have it. There's no doubt about that. Like once you put your mind to it, you will achieve it. When it comes to your plan of action and how you're going to be moving forward, we have the 10 of Wands, and I feel like the 10 of Wands is kind of going hand in hand here with like the 10 of Swords, only because I feel like mentally it's been like heavy. Like I feel like you've exhausted all of your options here, and I feel like physically you've also exhausted all of your options here, but you're not done. Let's look at this guy's pants. They're yellow for one. Right, so yellow to me is the solar plexus, and that talks about willpower and our confidence and stuff like that. So I know that you're not ready to give up. That's why you're still carrying all of this stuff. But I think that you realize now that, you know, you've got to drop all of this shit and you've got to go for that castle. There's no more like staying where you're at. This is where you want to go. You want the castle. You want like, you know, you want the best for yourself. So you should. Everybody should want the best for themselves. And I think with the plan of action, the 10 of Wands is actually saying to you, you know, drop all of this shit, drop all the burdens, you know, like look at your legs. Look how muscly they're, like they're going to carry you far. So don't worry. Drop the baggage. Aim for where you want to go. Aim for the best life that you want to live, and go, because you can't fail. You've been preparing for this. These two cards here tell me that you've been preparing for this moment. You know, I feel like the reason that these two cards have come up is because it's the finale of the old, and you're ready to step into the new. I mean, just look at all the muscle on these people. Muscly arms, muscly legs. Like, trust me, you're more ready than you think you are, Scorpio. And aim for the goal. Aim for your dream. Aim for the best life. Aim for your best version. Drop all the baggage. Let go of, you know, the mental exhaustion. You know, it's time to move forward, and you know that. And I think that's why you're here as the Knight of Wands. You got another. I've just noticed you've got 3 10s here. Fucking hell, well done. Pat yourselves on the back, love. I think when it comes to your relationships and your emotions, I feel like you're in a really happy place. And I think that you're experiencing the 10 of Cups at the moment because you've experienced also like the opposite end of the 10 of Cups. You're Scorpio. You know how dark it can get. I know you. I'm a rising Scorpio, so I know it gets pretty dark for you guys. So I feel like the reason that you can experience the 10 of Cups when it comes to your relationships and your emotions is because you know the extreme of the opposite of the 10 of Cups. I feel like relationship wise, do you know what it feels like? It feels like once you kind of let go of all of that, like all of this stuff here, if you're not already with a partner and you're single, I feel like when you let go of all of this extra baggage and you finally like get on your horse and you start making those changes, you're going to find yourself some amazing people. I feel like you're going to be calling in, like you're going to finally be meeting your soul tribe, your soulmate. Emotionally, you're going to be fulfilled. But I feel for you guys, first Scorpio, you're going to have to let go of look, this guy needs a break. Yeah, he needs some rest. This guy needs to put down all the shit that he's carrying so he can get to where he's going faster. And then we have the Ten of Cups here. And the Ten of Cups is like, just look, let this stuff go. There's great stuff coming in for you. Emotional fulfillment, you're pretty much there. I feel like, you know, there's a few little things you can tweak and twerk and do all of that kind of stuff. But in the month of November, I wouldn't be surprised if it's like, what's that song in Aladdin that I can hear? It's a whole new world, literally. With all of these endings here for you, Scorpio, it feels like a whole new world is literally just about to begin for you. And I think that being a Scorpio, I think you understand the darker side of stuff, which makes you appreciate even more when great things do happen for you, because you understand what it's like to do the all or nothing thing. You know what it's like to have nothing. You know what it feels like to be nothing. You know, like self-worth and all that kind of stuff. Like, you know the darker side of everything. And because you know that, you're now able to understand the meaning of the Ten of Cups and what it means. You know it's not going to be some like surface-based relationship, some nonsense type bullshit. It's going to be soul fulfillment. Like, you're gonna feel it on a whole different level. Your relationships, your work, just your life in overall. You're going to get that emotional fulfillment. So the potential of November for Scorpio, you guys, there's going to be a lot of endings. There's going to be a lot of beginnings. Just know that where you're at is exactly where you need to be. You have everything that you need to go to where you need to be. You know, you don't have to worry about this or that, or am I able, like, get on your, like, we've got the Magician here. Like, you're more than ready, you're more than capable, you know, make it happen. If we look at it from this angle, you're ready, more than ready. You've got everything you need to make the changes to emotional fulfillment. So Scorpio, November looks like the month of change. It looks like a lot of letting things go, a lot of upgrades, a lot of buys, a lot of highs. So Scorpio, let me know if that resonates with you in the comment section below. I'm just really amazed that you have these three here, and I feel like it's like two extremes. That's what it feels like to me. It's like two, well, technically three extremes, but it's like two extremes. You've got like the dark and then you've got the light. And what is Scorpio? The best of both. Like, you know the dark, you understand the light. So it's like, once you say goodbye to what you need to say goodbye to in the month of November, you will literally, you'll be on your horse, you know, you'll be looking for your adventures, you'll find what it is that's going to make you emotionally happy. And just know that you really do have everything that you need right now in this moment. And know that, okay, November may be like a bit of an up and down month for you guys, Scorpio, but know that November is the month of change. November is going to be the month where you find your emotional fulfillment. And that means that once you find your emotional fulfillment, that means the rest of your life is going to follow that. Because once you feel good and you move from that vibration, everything else in your life has no other option but to go with that vibration. So the more you vibe high, the more your life is going to change, the more good things are going to come to you. And yeah, Scorpio, be prepared to say goodbye, be prepared to say hello, and be you seductive creatures, you. Let me know in the comment section below if that resonated with you guys at all, and I shall catch you in my next video.